before we kill the bosses don't spawn until a minute and a half in. Each tank is going to pick one of the bosses up and drag them and tank them back right here by each of these stairs. Each tank's going to pick a side. You know, it's just the way it's going to be. What's going to happen is periodically we get sets of three different types of ads. It goes rage, strength, courage, correct? And then you get another rage, and then after that it's into gas. Is that correct?
Yep.
Okay. The rages, they're just little shitty mobs. They fixate on people. They do melee for a decent chunk, so if you're fixated by one of them, you kind of want to kite it around while other people kill it. They can be snared, they can be rooted. I'd advise against rooting them. If you can stun them, that's better. Because the fact that if you root them, they're just going to turn and beat on other people while they're rooted. The strengths are really easy to deal with. When they drop down, like any melee is going to walk up and start beating on them and trying to get aggro. Every few seconds, they just do a big old AoE centered on whoever they have a threat on. That's the only damage they do. So you just dodge out of the AoE, like every time they do it, you'll never take damage. Third mob is the most important. They're called the Emperor's Courage. They're going to spawn right by where these gates are dropping down right here. If you'll notice, we have these lovely gates here. Like I'm going to walk into this one right now because I can. What's going to happen is we're going to take these gates over after we're done dealing with the strengths. When the courages spawn, they're going to start beelining towards the tank on the opposite side of the room. They can be snared, so they need to be snared as quickly as possible, and they have to be killed before they get to the tank. They can't be DPS'd from the front. That's all there is to it. If they get to the tank, we're probably going to wipe. That's really all you need to know. Other than that, there's one other thing going on in this fight that's serious. Well, two other things. Titan gas goes for about, what, 30 seconds or so? Everybody takes 20k damage a second, so big raid heals. During Titan gas, all melee and all of the mobs that are up, including the bosses, do 25% additional melee damage. The bosses, just basic melee attacks on the tanks, like every time they swing, they get a mana. Once they hit 20 mana, they use an ability called Devastating Combo. The tanks already know what's up with this. For those of you who are not familiar with it, the only people who have to deal with this are melee. So there's four different types of attacks they can use in the combo. They'll either swing on the right half of their body, the left half of their body, in front of themselves, or they'll do an AoE stomp. You basically just have to dodge all 5 of the swings. It's a completely random combination of those. You'll usually see all 4 in any set of 5. Sometimes you'll only see 3. You dodge all 5 of those, and you get an ability called Opportunistic Strike, which, when you pop it, just hits the boss for 500k damage. It's pretty good, right? That's basically what's going on. Every single time you dodge a full Devastating Combo, you can use Opportunistic Strike on the boss. That's it. That's his boss fight. We got 13 minutes to kill it. It's a really fucking long fight. In LFR, you'll probably fall asleep because there's no way you can wipe on it, and it's really boring.